Hello, everybody. This video is for the purpose of taking you through some of the basics of Adobe Illustrator. So you're going to go ahead and tap the AI in your dock for Adobe Illustrator. And it may take a while, a minute, less than a minute to open with a little beach ball. As it opens, most of you are going to see what looks like this. And this is a new interface. So we could tap around. You can do create new. This is what it used to look like. So with the create new, you have some choices here. I like to go with inches because that just makes more sense to me. And you can also change that over here. The first thing you want to do is title. So we'll just call this practice and add your name, or your name and practice first. After that, you can tap create, and you're on this. You can have it vertical orientation or horizontal, or it's side by side. So I'll go ahead and have it be horizontal. Hit create. And then this essentially is your printable paper area. The next thing you want to notice right away is called Essentials Classic. So if you have something else like automation or painting or tracing, typography, go ahead and put it on Essentials Classic. What that's going to do is it's going to kind of give you the look of mine. Now, if you don't have this menu here, you can find it in Window Application Frame. And if you ever lose your toolbar, which is here, and yours might either be like in one row, or if you tap that side-to-side arrow, it'll be in 2 rows. But if you ever lose your toolbar, or you just want the basic tools, you can switch it. The basic tools really is all we need for a little while. So you should be okay with that. I think there is one thing that we're going to need in advanced on one of the worksheets, and it's this tool right here, the transform tool. The next important thing that you need to know is this is your fill color and your stroke color or outline. You can also access default swatches here. There's a library of swatches. And same with the stroke color. This is a drop down. The size for your stroke can be a drop down, or you can just bump it up. Okay, you can have it be skinny or wide. You can also change the look of it. Okay, and the opacity. The opacity is how see-through something is, right? So if it's very see-through, it's going to be light. If it's very opaque, it's going to be more vibrant or brighter. Another way to get to color is just to double click and use the color selector. You do have to hit OK. So that changes it, right? So let's say I were to make a shape. See this tiny little arrow? That is a dropout. You have to click and hold, and then tap this end bar. And then this can be moved wherever you want. So can all the tools. Okay? Or they'll nest back where they are. So I could do a rounded rectangle. If I bump up the stroke, obviously you're going to have more of an outline. Okay, let's see how, oh, it went back to 100% opacity. You can only change things about it if it's selected, okay, if it still has the lines and squares around it. Also, things can be rotated with your mouse as you create them. The next important thing to know is how do you move your items? Because as you click, you're going to get a menu. And what you can do with the menu is you can create another shape by pressing OK. But if you didn't want to,